Yo, what it do, my people? It's your boy Mike Easy, aka Glock Boy Mike, and I'm back at you with another video live from the Audi, man. You can see that beautiful sun. But it's your boy Mike Easy, man, back with you with another video, man. And for today's video, we're gonna be speaking about Young Thug, man, and his lawyer Brian Steele. As you know, they incorporated right now into a Rico case down in Fulton County, Georgia. The whole YSL. YFN Lucci, who they said was, direct gang beefing with each other. YSL and YFN, two factions of blood gang members, allegedly. You said they've been beefing for a long time, but YFN, their whole case has, technically been thrown out. YFN Lucci, he had the great lawyer, what's his name? Young Thug's got Brian Steele, and YFN Lucci had they call him the million dollar lawyer. He was Young Dolph's lawyer. He was he represented a lot of rappers, but that's who YFN Lucci had. And technically, YFN Lucci should be home in a few months. I think the deal he got, he didn't get charged with the murder. So I think in around 3 months, his lawyer said he was gonna be able to be home. But this is not a video about YFN Lucci. This is about Young Thug. So, as you know, this right here is I think the most expensive, and it's gonna be the longest judge court case in the history of Fulton County. They're thinking this trial right here could last on up to 2027. He's already been in jail for I think 2 years. I think this all happened back in 2021. It is 2024 now. 2021 to 2022 is when they dropped down with the Rico from Fonnie Willis. She's got a big heart on for Young Thug, cause Trump dropped the bomb. I don't know if y'all missed it. I don't know if y'all know about it. Trump dropped the bomb that Fonnie Willis was in a romantic relationship with Big Nut, a known gang member, drug dealer that allegedly Young Thug had knocked off. He was actually YFN Lucci's right-hand man. I think it was his uncle or something like that. If it wasn't his uncle, it was YFN Lucci's right-hand man for sure. For facts, positively, you can go look it up. But so Trump, he knows the ins and outs. He's got a lot of people in tight crevice spaces that know a lot of good information. They're the ones that broke the story of her recent allegation being involved in an affair with her special prosecutor Nathan Wade, which he just got booted off the case. But so she's done had her hands into some sticky situations to where I don't trust her at all. I come out and say I do not trust Fonnie Willis. I think she's got a crooked hand up her sleeve to where she can, and it's very unfortunate for a lot of people because she's been a district attorney. She's got a lot of people's lives in her hands, so she's crooked. There's no telling, what she can do, how many innocent people she may have put away. She came from being a judge. She had to be a lawyer at one time, so it's just, when you got a crooked people in government in general, it's very, very unfortunate, man. But we're seeing a lot more now in, the Democratic and Republican races, depending on which side you on, man. It's crooked on both sides, so I ain't leaning one more than the other. I just vote for what's right, man, and that's all we can do. But so here recently, Brian Steele, Young Thug's lawyer, he asked the judge to declare a mistrial for that whole case involving Young Thug, because for the simple fact, a lot of stuff has been happening, man. From the very beginning, things have been happening. They had to go through so many jurors, then they had to start all over because some names had got leaked, and they were scared for their life. And in a lot of trials, if jurors' names gets leaked, that's automatic mistrial. You get me? Because if the jurors, if they are in any danger, they cannot go forward with the case, because they're if something happens to the people, it's going to be on us. You know what I mean? And they've had hackers hack the system, get people's names. They've had hackers hack the big screen, get put on free Young Thug, You know, it all went viral, man. So a lot of stuff has been happening. And just the other day, Brian Steele, Young Thug's attorney, accused the judge, you know, of being unfair to him and calling him out his name. And, you know, that's very unprofessional. I can't believe the lawyer actually stood up and said that. But he stood up and said it, man. He stood up and said, he was like, hey, judge, you know, I want to bring a motion in front of you. I want to tell you what's been going on, what I've been noticing. He said the first time you said I was unprofessional, you know, I let it slide. I bit my tongue. I didn't say anything. But then you came at me with some more BS saying I'm unprepared, I'm unprofessional. He's like, man, I ain't letting this slide. He's like, you letting the state do a lot of things that you wouldn't even give me the benefit of the doubt of hoping I could do. He just said it's very unfair. And he said, you know, I think you should grant this trial being a mistrial, man, or really remove yourself from being the judge on this case. And, you know, it kind of took the judge by surprise. The judge gave him some bite back. He was trying to cut him off. He was saying why he done this or why he done that. And then at the end, he wants to tell the lawyer, Brian Steele, Young Thug's lawyer, how good of a job he's doing representing his client and all this and that. And he's like, how can you say, you know, I'm misinformed, I'm not prepared, I'm not this, I'm not that, but then at the end say, oh, you're doing such a good job, man, you're representing your client very good. And so it's a lot of, you know, it's a lot of kind of, he was trying to down him, then he was trying to big him up to trying to make himself look good, man. And I tell you, from the beginning, I could tell that the judge was kind of biased. I mean, I have seen a few instances from where the judge was kind of getting frustrated with the state from evidence-wise. Like they were, like he's like, man, when you come to me, come with all your evidence, man. You know, this is a long trial. This has been going on for a long time. I gave you plenty of time to get all your stuff together. So I have seen from the beginning to where, to where he was kind of like not biased, but on the overall part, I think this YSL case has just been a shit show from the beginning. I really don't think they have enough evidence on Young Thug to actually convict him of, you know, murdering or, you know, hiring for murder, the killing of Big Nut, for the simple fact, one thing they got going for them, they've had a lot of people cop out. A lot of people take plea deals saying YSL's a gang. I think Gunna was the most notably. You know, he was on video saying yes ma'am, yes ma'am, yes ma'am, and it up for the whole court and everything. And but what I think is gonna happen is, if the jurors don't get leaked, and there was word about it that them Ukrainian or whatever over there in Europe, there's some hackers that hacked the system, saying they had the jury pool said it had all of their names. And if that gets leaked, they're going to have no choice but to declare this a mistrial. And whether somebody picks it back up, it's going to be years and more before they actually get to a verdict in this YSL Rico case. What I do think is going to happen, I really don't think they're going to be able to pin him to the murder of Big Nut, but I do think they may get him on finding the drugs in his house and the Glock with the switch. I do think they might hit him with that, so he may get 10 years. And they may try to stick it to him with that if they can't get him with anything else, which he's already been serving, I think, like 2 or 3 years already. So that should go towards his time, you know, time served. But it's been a real shit show, man. And the judge, I mean, I can tell Brian Steele, Young Thug's lawyer, is very tired of it, because he actually stood up to the judge. And I mean, that takes some balls to do that. And he wasn't backing down at all, man. I will play the video for y'all, but y'all can go check that out yourself. I was going to make a reaction to it, but I didn't get to do it in time, man. I got a lot of other things going on. But it's been a real shit show, man. And I think maybe the judge should get off the case and let somebody handle it, but he's not going to do that. He wants to be the one that's going to be known for, you know, prosecuting the YSL Rico charge. the Rico case. And I think that's just how it's gonna be, man. But Brian Steele, he's a good lawyer. You know, I can tell he knows his stuff. I can tell he really cares about his client, no matter if it's a personal relationship that him and Young Thug's got or it's just built on money. He know he's going to get paid. He know he's going to get some good money off of it. But I can actually tell that he actually does care about Young Thug more than the money because of, you know, him standing up for himself. I mean, at the end of the day, yeah, he's a lawyer. Yeah, he works for the public, you know, the court system. But at the end of the day, he's still a man. So if you call him the man out of his character and stuff, yeah, that's going to upset him. And I salute Brian Steele for standing up for himself and telling the judge what he felt like. You know what I mean? And that's a real good look. Whenever you are a client of his and you like, dang, man, you know, he ain't scared to stand up against the judge. He ain't scared to stand up for his client. And he feels like the judge and the court's being biased to him and the Young Thug, you know, the whole case in general, man. And I think he's got a valid point there for real, man. But shout out to Brian Steele, shout out to Young Thug, man. Free Slime, man. You already know how they rocking, man. It is what it is. But let me know what y'all think about it, man. If y'all watched the video, drop a comment. Let me know what y'all think about the Brian Steele situation with the judge and everything. Do y'all think it should be a mistrial and they should get another judge to take on the case? Or do y'all think that judge is doing a good job? What y'all think about the situation? Me, personally, I think they should get a new judge on it. I think they should go about this a different route. And fucking, if they got to, start it all over. If not, man, let the man free, because so many things has been going on, from, you know, the drugs being in the court, from the different things, people getting stabbed, people getting shook down. It's just so freaking crazy. You know, it's just so much shit going on. I'm like, how is it not a mistrial already from everything that's been going on, man? But let me know down in the comments what y'all think about this situation, man. Hey, this is Mike Easy, Clock Boy Mike, and we out to the next one. Peace.